It's time for Season 1 of the Dynasty season. And let me turn that down for you folks at home. We've got Mucho Grande, the El Taco, coming back from injury. And if you're number 69, you've got to be important. So that's got to be big for the Armada, going up against K-Town Throwdown. And I have not called either one of these games this season. So it'll be fun to get a little more familiar with them. Grant Sherman for K-Town Throwdown is going to fire it deep to amped up Raj's team, the Armada, rolling here. As you can see, full QB runs for the Armada, and they're going to try that plunge up the middle, met immediately, as is normally the case. 2nd and 9. Now it's the offset formation. Going pass, is going to do the play action, is going to have the dump off, going to fire it to Amp, who was the returner there. WR2 is going to pick up 12, first down. Looks like same play. Does the line hold? It does. Oh, they've got WR1 with a chance. Getting it to Rabbit in stride. Does not get the diver, but does get it down to the 10. First and goal. Let's see, are we going QB sweep here? We are. Here comes Blast, who's going to not get around the outside contain. Picks up 3. Double back set. This time they fake it with the waggle. Got a lot of people there. Oh, tried to lead them, but knocked away. Nice defense, and suddenly 3rd and 6. And what looked like an instant score is now, and then he falls over the outstretched leg. People on the Armada side are screaming for tripping, but to no avail. The refs do not pull the flag, do not blow the whistle, and down he goes. Got a chance here, should be good since it's so close. They doink it in. So a quick 3-0 lead. Afro Man got high, and I got high, and I got high. Whoa. Or something like that. So here's Bauman. Out past the 20. Finding the outside line, brought down at the 30. Let's see what we go here. Starting with the wide spread formation for Mock. A lot of pressure right away, and K-Town Throwdown takes a quick one on the chin. Fast and furious. Much like what happens when your digestive tract eats the Taco Bell. Oh, and then it's a coughed up. Look at this. Oh, and luckily they saved the TD waltz in. But that's 2 shitty plays. Obviously, one of them catastrophic for K-Town. Then they leave the guy wide open. They do a shitty throw, but he's able to pick up a few yards. Look at the moves. Gets 7 on that check down. I hate that check down. Especially when you don't pay your guy 1. And look at that. Did you see the momentum there? He swept. He saw he had all green. And Baja Blast is going to punch it in. And just like that, 10-0. Well, will it be 10? Let's find out. Should be yes. So 10-0. The Tacos taking over. I just had District Taco. I don't know if Raj would be happy that I'm eating tacos or angry that I'm not at Taco Bell. You guys had District Taco? Give me a note about it in the comments. All right, so they start in 4 wide. Same thing they tried before. Man, that nose tackle is getting in early. Do they get the dive? They do in coverage. Lucky gets that dive, and there it is. They've got a guy open. And it's a beautiful strike, and just like that. Hey, when you're a boxer, sometimes you get knocked out, or knocked down, I should say, but hey, you got a 10 count. Sometimes you got to stand back up and go. I'm assuming this is the boxing team. It'd be kind of funny if I was just completely wrong on that. All right, Sherman fires it. Amp at the 15. Oh, brought down. Looked pretty slow there was WR2. Didn't have a lot of speed. Oh, he's got somebody wide open. This may be a battle, and he's going to keep it himself. Bad decision, but yet it works out extremely well. The blocker, I think, is going to be too high to help, but I don't know if it's going to matter. 20, 15, 10, 5. Look at the speed of Baja Blast. There it is, and just a huge touchdown, and that's a good feeling when you feel like the QB can tuck and run and just at almost any point, anywhere on the field, drop it in for 6. And this may be a battle of haymakers as Go Thigh fires it. Guys, see what I did there? Fires it deep, and they drop him at the 22. We haven't seen a lot of run plays here. Going pass, gonna have the dump off, finds the dump off. It'll be a first with a bonus yard. They've got a couple of good pass plays. I mean, if they're on my fucking thing, they should be pretty good, although I'm not even gonna get into it. I can't even go there. All right. That time, and well read by the outside lineman who was reading the QB first, but able to break off of him and prevent a gain. Now they just give up, basically. That guy looks slow as shit. No wonder why we're not running too much. The run game blows. So it's going to be a punt. It's not Amp. They got somebody different back there. Their arm. The Ram. Here. Yeah, that didn't work out quite as well as Got Thigh. All right, a lot of pressure. It's going to fire it quickly. We said Amp was feeling bad. Oh, he's feeling good enough to knock it away. Had to turn DB there. 2nd and 10, live to throw again. And man, Blast has been the MVP, hurling people. Picks up 25 on the QB scramble. Trying to take away Arnold's best rushing average. Of course, Arnold's hiding on the fucking bench, being wounded. And they fire it to Amp. Oh, could not hold on to the diving ball. His fingers were on it, but did not maintain control. Suddenly 3rd and 12. Shitty play call. And 4th and 12. That'll bring up a punt. A lot of pressure from the outside, but not doing much. Bauman directly at the 10. Dreaming of getting to the 20. Fantasy Met at the 21. Okay, here comes their 4-wide spread pass. They're going to leave somebody open. They're going to fire to it quick, and it's perfectly in stride. He gets a diver. Brandon Cornell is there to the 30. People are taking shitty angles. Couple of divers. Oh, and a shoestring tackle at the 15. If he had a little Dion in him, he would have been gone. Here's the pitch to the near side. Metzger comes on out. Pretty slow developing. Still able to pick up 4. Metzger's going to be featured 3 times in that run offense. Lot of pressure. Outside linebacker. Double coverage. Pushed it past. 3rd and 6. Big play here. Field goal is pretty much a gimme, but obviously they want more. Got a chance, but Gordita Crunch says, no, you're not doing anything when I'm running through your body. So they are going field goal low, but I still think they're at that hash. They've got that angle, and they doink it in. So it's 10-17, K-Town throwdown, down by a TD. Plenty of time left in the second quarter. Probably each team going to get the ball at least once. Here comes Amp. Have not been super impressed with Amp thus far, but he makes a good read there. Another good read. Look at him go. Getting a bunch of divers. Still on his feet is Amp. Out past the 40 to the 39. Talk about set him up for Go-Town. Now it's a Brad Schuster's in there on the call play. That's a quick sack. Loses 5. Double back set for the blast. He's going to do the rollout. He's going to get tackled, but he's going to dump it off to Taco for 8. So a very manageable 3rd down. This could bring up their shitty QB sneak, though. It does, and it's a called play. They're going to have to settle for a field goal after starting the drive from such beautiful field position. They did move it to the middle hash. Maybe that was their plan all along, and that should be good. So they move it up to a 2-score lead. Go Thigh fires it in. Gotta have some serious thighs if you're a kicker. And hopefully not too bad of a lisp if you're an announcer. All right, to the 13, minute 47. in the gun. We haven't seen a lot of the gun formation. Does have a guy up top. Gonna fire it to him. Oh, and the defensive back was so slow to respond. I thought his positioning was fine, but just feet like he's stuck in the mud. Here's another run we haven't seen much, and that's a good thing because that got blown up before it got started. Metzger lost a 2. Now they're back to their classic 4 wide. This is the stuff that's been working reasonably well. Got his quick dump off. He's firing it deep to Cornell. Oh, the dive was not enough. They're trying it again. He may keep it himself. He's got a bit of green and some speed. And right out past that beautiful TOL logo and the DTG black and red. And that's a first down. But now time, a serious factor. Only 33 seconds. They need to punch it in. And that didn't do a whole lot. 20 seconds. Will they have time for 2 plays? Let's see what kind of development this one is. He's got someone there. Avoids the diver. Another man in front. 6 seconds left. They're screaming timeout. They decide they don't go for field goal. So they go shotgun Hail Mary. Gonna have a guy deep. The defensive back is super slow on that side. And, oh, what a shame. Down at the 1.5. He had it, the throw led him. He didn't really need to dive, I don't think. But, man, could not get it. Man, that was an exciting last play of the half. Would have been then in the end of the game and you're down by 4. Go Thigh will fire it to Bauman to start the second half. 10-point lead for the Armada, who came in favorites. Still running. Gets out to the 37. And called play up the middle, although they don't really get, but does get back to the line of scrimmage. Blitzers were a little slow to develop on that one. The line holding a bit better, although not on the outside. It's going to fire it deep to Cornell, who is wide open and drops it. Oh, man, that's 2 killer plays. 2 killer plays that are changing the game. Now pressure, and then a tackle from Santa Fe Chalupa. Brings up 4th and 14. Their QB can run. I'd like to see him take off a little bit more quickly. He's really trying to develop into a pocket passer. They fire it to the Ram. Not in line with his blockers very well, and it pays. All right, let's see what Baja Blast can do. He was the clear hero. He's going to deep to the Rabbit. That's a strike. She pulls it in, and all of a sudden they're at the 47. Here comes motion. We haven't seen this play a ton. Could keep it himself. Gonna fire it. Oh, he actually had an open spot there, but nobody could get to it. 2nd and 10. Now here's the QB run. Not good blocking, though. And he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Have yet to see that shotgun sweep. The plunge gets 1 blocker. That may be all he needs. The 30, the 20, the 10. Diver and touchdown. Baja Blast doing it once again on his feet. Very impressive. And that feels, honestly, that feels insurmountable, folks. I'm just going to say it. Down by, 16. But 3 scores. We have not seen a whole lot from K-Town. But time-wise, we all know it's Tecmo. Anything can fucking happen. Not ideal to start at the 12. Get a couple of lucky throws here. And, the line. I was just bragging about the line, and they didn't do their job. Loses 6. 2nd and 16 in the gun. Called play. Luckily gets it off in time and throws it to a down man. The guy who was eligible, happened to be standing right next to him, chose not to move. This is basically a give-up play here. Unless he gets amazing blocking. And so he picks up 5, a little room for the punt team. But yeah, we said it, the 3 scores, that is brutal. A lot of low-scoring games. Good, look at the shitty speed of that DB. That safety is nowhere to be found, but he doesn't need it. The Ram does not need anybody. There's a nice block. Oh, actually should have been. But out to the 50. Big return there. Well set up. Here comes some motion. Oh, that could have been picked to the house. Double back set here. Called play. He's going to lose 2. 3rd and 12. They're going to need that ball back, and they're going to need it back quick. Can they crash through the line? Oh, and they leave a guy open, but they throw it to the wrong man. Amp was wide open at the first down, and that'll bring up a punt. Could be costly. Here's that guy around the outside, but again, not sure that we've got the speed with this current setup. Perfect punt to the 1. They need a fumble here. Do not get it, but they stop them before the 10. They'll take that. Even a safety would actually be potentially huge. Oh, he's got a guy deep. He's going to fire it. Lays it in. Schuster with the diving catch. There's no one around him. 30, 20, and a missed dive will let him score. Wow. And K-Town not showing much offense, but Brian Schuster says, let's put an end to that. Ben Malk. Check out the Malk on him. And that could have been big, actually. All right, it's a 9-point game. Of course, they go with a traditional kick, still in the 3rd quarter. Here comes Amp. And can't get around the divers that time. Can they muster some offense, or is it going to be a quick 3 and out? Got a lot of chance here if he's going to lead him, take it himself. He's going to fire it to the Taco. And Taco's going to pick up exactly 10. Here's this play. Been working reasonably well. They toss one guy. He's going for the rabbit. Oh, defender read that one much better. 2nd and 10. Here comes the motion. See how well this line holds. It's been doing a pretty good job. He's got a couple of dump-off choices. Fires it deep to Amp. Good decision. Picks up 18, moves the chains as they go into the 4th quarter, holding on to a 9-point lead. Here comes motion. Called play. It's a good called play. In other words, from the offense, that's what you want. And Amp gets to the 4. Now, they were down here 1st and goal before and had to settle for a field goal. Let's see what happens. Oh, decent play call, but no, they really need a sweep on that play. Now he's going pass play. Not great. Especially when everyone's in your face. Oh, man, reach out. Jessica heard footsteps. They go plunge. That's not going to do anything. Oh, and it's going to do worse than anything. It's going to do negative nothing, if anyone understands what I'm just saying. So that's going to force to bring in Ruckus when Baja Blast had been rolling. So it'll go field goal here. Field goal not that useful. Forces them to score 2 TDs, but 2 TDs and they still lose. All right, let's see what we got. Decent moves here. Bauman out to the 19. You're watching the clock, but you're not panicked, although you're panicked when you're calling these plays. Here comes Metzger. Picks up 3 and then falls down. A tripped over man. This is the play you want. If you can get it off, and they do, and they hit him, he's got to dive again, but still, huge pickup. Schuster suddenly starting to connect. WR1. Now it's shotgun, called play. He's going to get it off. And the dive in the double coverage on the called play. If that doesn't piss you off, I don't know what will. Lot of pressure. Very lucky to get it off. Smart play, didn't lose any yards. Back to the shotgun. This has worked well even when they've called it. Some pressure in his face, but he leads him very nicely. Picks up the first. Now it's 4 wide. A lot of pressure in his face, and the big nose tackle gets those paws up and knocks it down. Pressure again. Have not seen an INT. Could have had one there. 3rd and 10. Field goal does basically nothing. Got Cornell. Pushed it. 4th and 10. They're going for it. Huge play here. Called play on the gun. And he's forced to throw it at his feet with all his pressure. So Armada will take over. However, remember, folks, Ruckus is the backup. We do not know what kind of payment he has. Doesn't look horribly slow. Actually, it's a great throw to Amp, who makes a nice little move, picks up 18. That's what you want to see out of your backup. Good decision, settles the team down. Gonna have somebody in his face, avoids it. Oh, almost threw a pick. They'll take an incomplete on that one. 2nd and 10. 1:39 left. They're doing pretty well on time. Good blocking. Ruckus not as fast as Baja Blast. Does pick up 4, though, on the good blocking scheme. Big 3rd down here. He's going to sweep it. He's going to have a chance, but oh, man, he coughs up the ball. And then Travis Temple is there. No one's catching him. They do. Oh, he would not be denied. Mom, I scored a touchdown today, says Travis Temple. I don't care if you're going to hold on to me. Wow, and just like that, Rufus comes in on the coughs up the ball. They get the fumble strip sack, and we got ourselves a serious game here. You got to assume onside. It is 58 seconds. They've got a lot of fast guys there, even though they didn't get a friendly bounce, and suddenly they have the ball. 58 seconds. Armada is panicking. What's happening? They at least cover the deep man. He's going to try to lead them, and he does. Oh, everyone dives. What's going on with the defense? They bring him down at the 15, 29, 28, 27 seconds. Shotgun formation. Not much pressure. He wants to run. He's met. There's people there. He's going to fake him out for the touchdown. Holy shit. Ben, check out the mock on me. Walks it in. 30-29 with 8 seconds left. And when you felt like the Armada had the game well in hand the whole time, the backup QB, despite making an initial good throw and good decision, coughs it up. And that is painful. Amp goes down, and they got to trot out Rookus for a chance here. They don't cover the deep man, so if he can wait a long time, he's going to toss it to Rabbit. She's going to jump and catch. Roger Rabbit is there, avoids a diver to the 20, and coughs up the ball in a desperate attempt to reach it. And Throwdown will take the ball. He's running. This is the guy who scored a touchdown. What a hero. Man, an exciting end to the game. Armada had a chance. Look at the pass. Jesus Christ. 402 passing yards. I would not have predicted that by Mock. Schuster with 165. No picks. MADA had the serious run game. Baja Blast, who then went down. So that's a hell of a game there, folks. Hope you're enjoying your time with Season 10. Dynasty's time.